Thruxton, the UK's fastest circuit, for round 3 of the British Touring Car Championship. We'll be vlogging throughout the day, and like last year, when we interviewed Max Coates, we'll be covering one of the sport races, the Mini Sevens Championship. Later on, we'll be interviewing our special guest, Polley. And the qualifying has started for the Mini Sevens Championship.
Come on.
Thruxton. You should actually have that.
You actually should. I'll get you more subscribers.
Right, are you ready?
So whenever you're ready, bud.
I'm here with Polley, who came into this weekend in P2 in the Mini 7S Championship with 2 second places from 2 races. What can you tell us about the Mini 7 Championship?
Oh, Mini 7s. So they're really good fun to drive. They're obviously the classic Minis. They're really light, they're really fast, they have big grids. So yeah, it's really good fun. I love it. I think we've got over 60 cars here this weekend, and it's the 60th anniversary of the Mini this year. So it's all really good. It's a great club to race for. I think it's one of the oldest racing clubs in the UK. So they've been going for a long time. So it's a really nice, prestigious club to drive for.
We've noticed that the bigger engined cars, the 7S, have slightly slower lap times. Is that down to the weight?
It's not weight, no. So basically, the Mini 7s have 1000cc engines. So you're right, they're smaller engines, but they're much more highly tuned. So they're faster. The S classes were brought in as more of a budget thing to be a more cost-effective class. So although we've got bigger engines, they have a lot less tuning to them. So the lap times aren't much different, but the S class is slightly slower.
Okay. How did you get into racing?
My dad raced, so I was literally born into it. My dad won the World Championship the year I was born, so when I was 2 months old.
Wow.
So yeah, literally my whole life I've been around racing. And then I started myself when I was 15.
Awesome. So you started quite young. Do you have a favourite championship that you raced in?
I love all Minis. Do prefer the classic Minis to the BMW Minis, just because they suit my driving more. They're smaller, lighter. You can throw them around a lot more. I did struggle to get to grips with the bigger cars with the slicks that are a lot heavier. So any of the classic Mini championships are my favourite.
We saw on Instagram that you trained really hard for this season. What are the benefits of being race fit?
It's physical. Even a little Mini, it's so physical. And just want to give myself the best chance possible. Obviously, I'm driving against the boys, so I don't want to think in the back of my head that I'm not strong enough. So I work hard in the gym to know that physically I can drive a car as well as they can.
Yeah.
So it's just another thing that helps. All helps up here.
In terms of race day, do you have any rituals or lucky things?
I do have lucky pants. They have koalas on them, although they are getting a bit tatty now. I have things that I like eating on race day as well. I'm quite fussy with my food. I eat really healthily all the time, other than race weekends. Race weekends, I just want sugar. So I have to have peanut M&Ms and Tang Fastics, Haribo. Always in the garage, they have to be.
I get nervous going karting. What's it like when you're in the paddock before racing?
I do get nervous, but I've raced a long time, so I'm quite chilled before a race. I'm not too bad. I used to get really nervous when I was younger, but yeah, I've kind of overcome that a bit now. But everybody does. It's adrenaline. It's part of why I love it. And when you don't race, you really miss that. Something that gets you really going.
Tell us more about your sponsor. What's a perfect fit? Petrol Head perfume.
It is, yeah. It's really nice to have a product that I actually really like. Something that's obviously aimed at a more female market rather than something like, I don't know, shock absorbers or oil or something. Not there's anything wrong with that. I've had some great sponsors in the past, but it's just nice to have a product that I actually use myself. And it's a really nice lady who set it up. It's a British brand, so it's really good to work together, and we get on really well. So I'm really excited about that, and I think hopefully we'll have quite a good future together and see where it goes.
What are you doing when you're not racing?
Ooh. I like being just at home with my cat. Though we like boats, is another thing me and Jeff both like. So I think when we're too old to drive race cars, the plan is to get a boat and retire to the Caribbean.
Can you name all the Brands Hatch corners in order?
Oh, okay. So we've got Paddock Hill Bend, Druids, Graham Hill,
Yep.
Surtees,
Yep.
Hawthorns, Westfield, Sheen, and Clearways. Is that it? Or have I missed one out?
You missed
Did I miss out Dingle Dell?
3.
3? No way.
You missed Dingledale. Wait, no, Dingledale. Did you say Sheen?
I said Sheen.
And Clearways.
Yeah.
And you missed out Clark Cove and Stirling's.
Clark Cove's not a corner.
So yeah, by definition, by its name, it's okay.
That's not bad.
No, not bad. Compared to the other ones, pretty good. So thank you for your time and good luck in your next race
Okay,
and
thank you.
the rest of the season.
Cheers.
Thank you. Race 1 is about to start. Joe qualified an impressive 3rd place. And race 1 is go! As you can see, there are a lot of cars in this championship, and if you look closely, Joe is heading into the next bend with 3 other cars. Sadly for Joe, there was contact and she had to retire from the race, but as Joe said afterwards, that's racing. This mini championship is great, and I'll be back to watch them race again at Brands Hatch for the mini festival in July. To watch more videos like this, please subscribe. To track Joe's progress and find out more about Joe's sponsors, please give them a follow on social media. Thanks for watching.